Welcome back, everybody. Looks like the Mobalytics planner is updated today on the site. The app probably isn't updated yet. That means we get to cook. We're going to put our chef hat on, and we are going to start moving the builds over. Super excited about this because I have been waiting to get cooking. This is my very first season, the official barb writer for Mobalytics. We are going to go do some great things, writing some build guides for everybody, working on this tier list once we get our final patch notes. I am ready. I hope you are just as I am. You changed your name color, and you were first again. Love it. Let's do this before we even forget this time. Hey, Lore. Whoops. There we go. I did it. I can do a thing. Gaming with the homies. All right, sounds good. Sounds good to me. For anybody that is going to be watching the stream, make sure you go check out the podcast. It is live. We got an interviews in with Crimson Cast for some world record information. If you want to set one, you guys can do that. Great way to learn how to do it. Listen to the podcast. We interviewed none other than Dioxide, who is the rogue expert. That's the one we talked to. Had great information from him. And then we hopped over to the Lich King himself, Macro Bio Boy, who was the third interview that's been released. Now, we have more episodes coming out. They're going to be coming out once a week. Every Friday, we're going to start launching them. I already have 2 more amazing interviews recorded that I cannot wait to get out for everybody, so make sure that you check out the podcast. Binged podcast today. Love it. Please give us more. Sweet. Yeah, we're going to be doing it. No specific requirements. So right now, what I've been doing for the interviews is I've been taking people that have been making content so that, people can see what they've done. So if somebody listens to the podcast, they can go and see, okay, so this person has all of this rogue content, or all of this necromancer content, or all of this world record content. So they can go view that, they can learn what they learn in the podcast, and they can go to somewhere else and then see that information that they've taken in live action and then kind of use it in their game. So that's how I've kind of been approaching the interviews right now. But the podcast can evolve. So, enjoyed both of them. Thank you. I appreciate it, Happy. Yeah, I was very nervous and very anxious to get it out to everybody, but very excited. Hey, Briscoe, I'm doing good. How about you? How's things been going? Hype day. Drop some beats. See what I did there? All right, so we are going to be cooking tonight. I don't know how interesting of a stream it's going to be, but I don't have... I feel like I'm up against the clock. We have, what, 12, 11 days. I can update all of my builds from Season 7 to Season 8 from the previous season for leveling builds, so the other classes, that'll be a pretty easy transition, but I have to record all the videos for that, which is 5 of them, because we need to do 5 for the other classes. Quick videos, because it's just theory crafting, kind of, since we're going to launch them without them going live. Might have to update it a little bit based on what the patch notes are. I can do that quick, but then I got to get my barbarian notes in. That we have to get some actual footage in. I got to update. Less yapping, more recording. I know. Got a lot going on. I got to update all of the spreadsheets for Season 8 as well. So we're going to be updating those too for anybody that uses the spreadsheets. And of course, we have to make on my which has been incredibly successful. I am overjoyed with how successful the level 60 now what videos have been. That is it's been absolutely amazing. And I'm very glad that it has been working for people. This season, that video has gotten over 50,000 views, which is awesome. I think for this Diablo 4 season, it's one of my most watched videos, which is exactly the kind of content that I want to be making. So I'm very, very happy with how that went. So we'll be making more. We'll be making some musubis, yeah. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll get like a little goal when the season starts, and if we hit that goal on launch day, then we'll do musubis with Cliptus. And we'll do like a live cooking. Go to Quake, Obdicite. Yeah. Okay. Nice. All right. Yeah, we're good. Hey, Josh, how's it going? Okay, let's pop this over there. We're gonna start moving some of the builds over. Do you like the YouTube thumbnail? I was hoping that somebody would notice it. uh, sometimes, sometimes I have moments. Sometimes. Uh, the new season is out on April 29th, Sean. Sound is not on there. Yep, no problem. I'm super excited, but we're building builds right now for season 8. The site is out and it's updated, so I'm pretty excited to get it out for people. All right. So we're going to move all of the content over. This is the earliest that Mobalytics has updated already. Hey, Luna, thank you. Build it fast. Only 10 days. I know. 5 months in a row. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you for being here. Know how long it takes you to decide to even just follow someone. So, hey, Sean, thank you for the follow also. Thank you, Luna. I appreciate it. We're gonna turn this back on here. Wait, why is it over there? Oh no, that's why. Okay, wrong one. Too many. Too many of them. All right, here we go. Design skills. We're gonna build upheaval first. Mobalytics is updated for season 8, but I believe um, even with a yellow for mental block. That's awesome. Thank you. Oh wow, this is working too. I would never trust the app yet until like the season launches. Um, Low, I have. I tried it when it first came out. I played it for a little while. I got to their end game system and I tried that out. I played a hammered in when I played it. I'm not gonna trust it. I'm just gonna go with this here. So for me, and the reason that well, the absolute 100% main reason that I'm not trying the last epoch right now is that this is my very first season writing for Mobalytics. as the main barbarian writer, and I want to give myself enough time. I Before season 8 or season 7 launched, I didn't sleep. Hey Vegas, uh, we're getting set up for season 8 because I was trying to record build guide videos and put together guides for every single class and get them up and running. Yep, we want to make it look good. I want to give myself enough time to successfully write them. I want to have enough information inside of the builds to make it meaningful. So, um, that's the main reason I'm not doing it. It's starting to get there, happy. But if any of the sites were mobile friendly, it would be amazing. Hey, Sacred. None of them are very mobile friendly. I'm telling you, I've been saying this for like seasons now. If there is anybody out there that would love to build an app for me for this game to make build guide sites on, you will have lots of money. Because if you can figure out how to do it and get it working for an app, people will buy it. But I have no idea how to do that. I have no idea. We need to look at this. So we're going to set up these build guides like this right here. One right here. We're going to do your 1 to 25. We're going to do your 26 to 40, and then your 41 to 60. So we're going to do in waves. And the reason I do it this way is because the first two, we're going to have just aspects that you can find in dungeons. That's it. Nothing else. Then when we get to your 41 to 60, we'll add in all of the aspects that you can get when they drop. And when I build it, I'll build it in a way that if you were to replace something, so like let's say that you replaced this right here. Ancestral Echoes, if you lose this, it doesn't really break the build. And then if you were able to find Earthquakes, that makes your build. Hey, Depeche, how's it going? Yeah, and every game is going to be different. And like if you look at what happened with the last Epoch, when the last Epoch, well, not last Epoch, I was reading with Path of Exile, when Path of Exile rolled out, they made everything really tanky, and everybody was very unhappy. Um, so hey Brian, how's it going? Wow, hello. Wow, I just got started. Hello, welcome in Raiders. Hey Tatsu, Deadly Guy, Night Owl, how's it going? Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for the shout out. I am Cliptus. We are currently about to start building for season 8. We got my chef hat on, and we are going to be cooking tonight. Is lit, just to warn you, even better. Hey, how's it going, Pan? So, if you guys want to stick around, it might not be the most exciting stream, but we're going to be writing our build guides for Season 8. We're going to do some leveling guides first, and then eventually we'll get into the end game stuff. But that'll probably happen after. Hey, Horror, how's it going? Yeah, no problem, Lo. All right. Um, Polacco, how's it going? Cupcake, how far did you make it tonight? Tell me you didn't die. 293. Wow. Okay. All right, you're getting close. Getting close. Crazy. Haven't really actually got I actually haven't really got the game at all in like the last like 4 days. Cupcake, we launched the podcast. It's out. It's official. It's out there. Yeah, don't die, please. Please don't die. If you guys haven't yet, go listen to the podcast. It's out. So far, the response has been very positive, so absolutely go do it. Chef is coming out April 29th. I should put that on the screen. We do have a clan in game. It's all run through Discord. If you guys want to get in on the clan, we already started setting up groups for Season 8. The way that we do it is normally we put together a whole list of groups. Everybody gets assigned a group. It's a random drawing for who goes into what group. And then after that, you we'll all run out together. I might switch when the new season drops. Yeah, you should, Chef. I played PoE as long as I could, and now we're here. Hey, Alpha. You can't join Discord. Okay, is it just not available in your country? Is that what it is? Yeah, I figured. Okay. Well, if you're still in the stream, you're still able to come and run stuff with us. Hey, Commander.
Hello, my
welcome
friend.
to the stream.
Stay
Thank you for the
and
follow.
listen.
Yeah, I actually love earthquakes. Oh, okay, gotcha. Chef hat. There it is. Oh wait, is that a chef hat? It looks like a chef hat. No, it's not a chef hat. I'm just like I'm in like chef hat mode right now. Blocking Discord, so it's yeah, I'm not sure, Deadly, but there's a couple countries out there that do it. Rapid. All right, we are. It is a chef hat. I was right. Okay, good. Perfect. Even better. It is beautiful hell right now. Why is that? Yeah, so for the earthquakes, I actually really liked the earthquake. It was fun to run. I do like big bar bashing as well, so so a mix would be great. I don't know what they're gonna do with the new update. We'll find out on the 24th when we have our new campfire chat on our next one. We're also going to be doing something new in after the campfire chat. Lurkin, who is another partner and a Sork player, is going to be doing a sit down with Charles Dunn on Discord, which is kind of cool. They're gonna, I think, answer questions, I guess. Okay, so your main boss power is going to be Cat's Flame. Sin Rats. Get Blackmailer Sabotage. Spark. Gonna get some evade cooldown. Actually, yeah, I don't think there was really much else out there. I like how they did this. On D4, this was all like all over the place. It's not in any order, or it's in alphabetical order. This one here, they hit it by rarity. Which sleep build are you talking about, Happy? Awesome job on the first podcast. It's very inspiring. Thank you. That's awesome, Tango. Thank you for watching it. I appreciate it. Oh, we were gonna do Hatred's Yep, so Hatred's Embrace. We're already gonna be there. Out control duration. What level are you right now, Happy? I I think maybe I'll just run this. That's down. Yeah, I guess we'll just go with that then. All right, so we're good there. I'm missing. We're missing runes. Wait, where the runes are supposed to be? Oh, that. Wait, yeah, we're missing runes. Okay, I don't think it's completely updated. Runes are supposed to be here, where the boss powers are. Okay, it's just not completely updated. I'll just move everything over until I do it. Wait, 6200. Okay. So the reason I did that, and I did a lot of research into launching a podcast, the suggestion was when you first get started, let's say someone did not care whatsoever about the world records, but they were really interested in the rogue builds or the rogue podcast. If I introduce just one right away, the chances of somebody not wanting to listen to it was a lot higher. And then this gives people a little chunk of what the podcast will be like. And then after that, well, I'm going to go to one a week after, and then we'll release it after that. So the secret, Happy, is that unless you're running Igni, you don't spam Whirlwind. Whirlwind does not do any damage in the Whirlwind Quake build. You just use Whirlwind as a catalyst. As a catalyst to basically spawn your earthquakes through Igni, which is probably the best way to do it, but then you only do it when you're in a pack of monsters. Hey, Naomi. Okay, so Mobalytics is not completely updated yet. I'm just going to move everything over. Hope it doesn't go away. Because we're missing runes. Runes are supposed to be here. Let me see if it's in the app. I don't think it's going to be, though. Season 8. Does Season 7 have runes? It does have runes. Okay. All right, they just haven't finished updating yet. I was so excited when I saw the Season 8 thing. Okay. So what is this one? This is an upheaval build. Weakness. No quakes. We're back to our diamonds now. Or skulls, whichever one you're gonna want to run. 1 to 25. Short description. Where does that end up? Save. Look, I'm live. Oh, early stages of life. Are because I know that I think I'm gonna update this. It'll want to see what happens with this here. I was really hoping that they were going to update this part here, because a lot of people miss the variants. They're not very noticeable. I was kind of hoping that that was going to happen, but what is the podcast? Here, let me get a link for you, Deadly. Sorry. Oh wait, there is a link right there. It's on the screen. Did you see it? Nightbot threw it out for you. I wish I could get like automatically, just like I say, somebody types in the word podcast and it just like shoots out there. Happy, did you hear about the answer to the question? Gold. I think the skill tree won't reset. 1, 2, 3. Hold on, we gotta do this. The leveling paths, I wish there was a way to move. All right, I have to put one here. Well, if you have your glyphs set up, Leap generates Fury. Whirlwind will generate Fury itself by critting people. Ground Stomp generates Fury. So Leap, that initial leap, as long as you hit something, will generate the Fury to get you started. And then you just go from there. And you should never run out of Fury at all. I'll put this on pause real quick. I'll show you. Man, I'm so bummed. I was hoping that Mobalytics was going to be completely updated. Oops. Nah, it's okay. I don't mind. I'll just do like a really quick run. I'll show you what it looks like. Which build guide are you following? Because that's going to make a difference too.
This will do.
Or did you make your own build? Switching from... Okay. So is it the one... Just pull up the build here. Just run this here. Really appreciate your Mythic Farm guide. Currently... Nice! Congratulations, Devin. Hey, George. What level are you right now? You're running out of time. So you're doing this one right here, the Quake Stomp build? 292. Oh, man, you still got a long way to go. You gotta grind that pit hard. What class are you on, George? Okay, gotcha. That's good. So with that, what pit tier are you running to grind out your levels? 270. Okay, that's a really long way, Star. You're not even halfway there, Star. Gotcha. How fast are you doing your runs with that? All right, sounds good, Deadly. Yeah, check out the podcast. Check it out. Everybody listen to it if you can. Drop a comment.
The forge is always hot.
Oh, I forgot to bring over the... That's fine. Got it. Gotcha. Okay. Time yourself out because you want to be running something that you can do in about a minute and a half-ish. Somewhere around there. That's going to be the best way to get yourself to 300. Yep. Yeah. And then, wait, I remember you lost your internet for a month and a half. And I did that 20 levels, 17 days. I believe in you. All right, so happy for this build here. We'll just do something real fast. We'll just like a... if I remember all my keys. Oh, wait. I didn't check my... Oh, wait. Before I even go anywhere. Yep, I have the wrong glyphs in. Oh, I have Ignitech on, so I guess that's fine. Yeah, so... So you just like... So this is really all you're gonna do, right? You're just gonna run, you're gonna spawn... You just spawn some earthquakes right on top of the monsters. And then you just keep running. So you're only gonna whirlwind just a couple times when you get to the group of monsters, and then you should never really run out of fury at all. So it just looks like that when you're going. Mary, listen to the Crimson Endiox, and what do you think? Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. So this is it, Happy. I'm not sure if this is helping or not, but you just whirlwind only when you get to monsters. Drop yourself your Quake Stomp or your Earth. I'm trying to say Ground Stomp. You are so impressive. Go to bed. Oh yeah, I know. I need that. I need that. Thank you. I appreciate it. I didn't sleep. Yesterday I logged off and then I spent the next hour and a half trying to fix the videos. They were all stuttering. I don't know if you guys got to see it, but the videos were actually stuttering everywhere except for YouTube. So I had to go fix all of them. Oh, no, I slept for a couple hours. Well, once I got the videos uploaded, so what I didn't realize is that a lot of the sites were auto-generating their own transcripts. And I was reading through some of the transcripts that the website that I was using, have a good night, Alpha, did, and they were not good. It was real bad. So I like panicked and was like trying to figure out how to delete the transcripts. Then I realized that every site was just generating their own transcripts and I couldn't really do anything about it. Okay. That's awesome. I don't know anybody's names. James is... Am I guessing? Is who? Okay, is that you? I was gonna guess that. I was gonna guess that. Okay. Hey, Zeus, welcome in. Zeus, are you gonna be playing season? Season 8? All right, awesome. Are you gonna be on like at launch? Are you gonna come and do some stuff with the guild or the clan, whatever it's called? I'm not sure where Happy went to or not, but Happy was that there? You need an Igni. No, you don't need an Igni. What are you using right now, Happy? Igni helps a lot. But for that build, if you look at the build guide, I actually laid out all of the rune combinations here at the very bottom of the build guide. Wait, no, here. Nope, this way. Go this way, and then never mind. Yaks, Yak, Sir Lum. Wow, why those? Oh, are you? So you're still using the leveling ones then? Swap to these here. Like, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, check out this one here, the Whirlwind Quakestop Endgame build. This is the thumbnail for the video right here. I owe squats. Okay, I will do some squats. But if you want an easier way to find it, you just go to the website. It's all linked there. I have to get my last video updated also. Just go to the website, go to the Barbarian Endgame guides right here. And then it's going to be this one right here. This last one. Get to it when I can. Counteract it with your positivity. Great. But yeah, so inside of that guide, if you go to the very bottom of it, these are the rune combinations that you can use that will all work. Wait, I smell like fresh cut grass? I don't touch grass though. Oh, that's okay, Happy. This is what we do. This is the whole point of streaming. That's the whole point of making guides, is to help people. All right. Ah, what a bummer. I'm just really hoping that this is going to be updated. Okay, so lunging strike. We did 1, 2, 3, 10. We're going to go 1, 3. Down. We want 1, 2, first. I don't need that. It'll help, but I'm not going to do it. L, Lozard. Wow. Holy cow. Jeez. Fresh cut grass smells good. Okay. All right. As long as it smells good, that's fine. 2. Go 3 here. Down. Okay, so wait, we got 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, so this is level 1. Then level 2, 3, level 4, 5. Not taking Mighty Throw with this. now, but and wait a minute. I'll get to him when I'm ready. Hey, do you want your bed? Down. Oh. Yeah, we're working on the leveling guides first, Warhead, and then we're gonna hit the end game build. But I probably won't do end game until the 24th. 24th, they're gonna update all of the stuff now. Your comment on wait, on which one, Zeus? Or on in chat? I want to, but I don't want to commit and not be available. That one? I mean, honestly, like every single season, people do that. If you want to like save a spot, go for it. Why not? That's okay. People will be all right. And there's always people that are logging on that didn't hear anything about this because they weren't paying attention to Discord, and they're like, "Hey, anybody got a group?" And then they just fill in. Yeah, so I have to figure out Spotify, Warhead. I actually sent an email to the company that I use. So here's my dilemma. All of the other sites except for Spotify and Podchaser took the videos and either added them as videos or just took the audio. Spotify didn't do that. So now I don't know if I take. So how this works is I record on what's called Descript. Descript then uploads it to Podbean. Then Podbean takes the feeds and then sends it out to all of the podcast networks. So now what I don't know is if I upload just the audio from Descript to Podbean and then publish it on Podbean, is Podbean going to publish now 2 versions to every single site? Or is it just going to do the audio, or I don't know. I'm still learning and figuring it out. I have to show you guys what my 2 dogs right now, because I'm dying right now. This is, see if I can do this without startling anybody. Okay, ready? So you can't really see them yet. But, man, why is it blurry? The camera has been so blurry. Don't know why. But Bagel is laying right next to Hugo. Let me try turning this off and turning it back on. Oh, work either? But yeah, 2 loafs. There's a house right there that they could be in. Why the camera's so blurry? What a bummer. All right, but I got to do my squats. See, the hand isn't blurry. Why? Happening. Okay. Was the stream buffering for anybody else, or is it okay? I always get nervous. Speaking of parties, who are the people we're running with? Colonel. Have a 4th. And it's called D4. Oh. Bagel moved and now he can't figure out what he's doing. Okay, we gotta finish this. This is the most scary part about doing these paths right here, is because if I put 1 point in wrong, I gotta redo the whole thing. I can't drag. Like, if I could drag and move the points, prime. So if I'm not taking this right here, struggling to find the runes, they'll come, I promise. Which ones do you need? Two. We're gonna finish out Booming Voice. 5 points. 4. Okay, so 4, 5, 7, 8, 12. And this is 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. That's level 10. 5 Ahuru. Yeah, that is a lot. Okay, no, I would like to keep all talks of politics out of chat. Pretty please. Even for jokes. All right, we got. Oh, I don't know who anybody is at all. Not a clue. Not a clue. Bagel, yeah, bagel for president. Um, no, I'm a Mobalytics partner, Warhead, and I also really don't like um the layout for Max Roll. I like this a lot better. Nothing wrong with Max Roll. I just personal preference. I really don't like that it's laid That's okay. Yeah, it's just personal preference. It's like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. You could tell Mac that. I'm sure he'll be fine with it. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means that this is 1, 2, 3, 5. Probably. Yep. That's probably exactly what he would say. Mobalytics does, yeah. All of them seem to bug out quite a bit on the phone. It never really seems to work pretty well. I've tried to use D4 builds on the phone, and just none of it just doesn't really. I wish it would. We'll do 3 of those, and then this here. So now let's go a little bit more defensive for now, and then we'll go back to offensive. So we'll get. Cries 12. War Cries 12. Two, 3, 25. Perfect. What I don't know is variant. Keep putting more points in. Yeah, I post everything on YouTube, but I also have much easier, much more organized my website right here. Sacred just linked it. Thank you, Sacred. This one here breaks everything down. All of the endgame builds here. My Druid endgame build 1. Rogue endgame build 1. Necro endgame build 1. No Sork or Spiritborn, but I could write a Spiritborn build. Update that. And then I have my game how-tos. All of these here. We have update videos, which I have to upload another site, but then we had Season 8 PTR videos, which I'll probably take this down. But the most important one, which if you guys have not gone and watched this one yet, go to the CCU option. Watch this video. Unlimited life hack. Don't tell the secret, though. Okay, so what happens if I... Variant. Variant is here. That. We do that, and I continue building this tree. Does it just automatically add it for the other variant? That's what I want to know. We did imposing presence. We're going to do that. And we're going to go here. Now that we have all of our defensive ones, now we'll start going offensive. I have no idea what that means, Mary. That's like reading someone talking in gibberish. Surprised they haven't patched it yet. Me too. Me too. I'm really surprised they haven't patched that. For real, it's so strong. Like, for real, for real. Oh, okay. Gotcha, Warhead. Got it. Guess I'm... Dead by Daylight? Keeps you from dying a lot. That's what we're here for. Oh, you know what I just did? I just went through and I put all of the points in. Bummer. Not paying attention. How much do I have? Oops. And I should have put this in earlier. Deceased by dinner time. No! You can't do that. You gotta at least have dinner first. Wow. That's brutal. This will just be a test. So if I save this right here and then I go into skill tree here, it does work that way. Okay. All right, I gotta delete everything now. Okay. I gotta delete it. I have to focus. I had chicken and rice for dinner. I grilled the chicken. I'm hungry though. I made myself some salsa also, like some homemade salsa, and forgot chips. Cut up the tomatoes, onions, cilantro, made everything, and guess who forgot? All of it. Chips. I couldn't eat it. Bummer. Who shot off the pouty face? Oh, what you guys are talking about? Don't know what you're talking. Okay, so this is 25. 26. 20. What's happening? Wow. Sushi that you posted. Let's go look. Food is life. Ooh, that looks delicious. Yep, I want some of that. All of that. Yeah. I'll take that whole order. Everyone appears to L besides you. I have nowhere to put my feet. I put points in. Okay, so 25. Okay, level 25. Happening. Why won't it let me add points in? Edit. Skill tree. Leveling path. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's 25, 26, 27, 8. Actually, I don't know if I need that. Because this is the only brawling skill I'm going to be using. If I was going to go leap or charge, which I could add leap in. Then we would have to drop like lunging strike eventually. All right. Yeah, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. That's 8, 31. 32, 33, 34, 35. 7. Okay. 40. Save the build. Hey, Rippin'. How's it going? Got everything for the Deathblow build. Well, enjoy it because it is super fun. $250 worth of food. I'll take some of that. That's a lot of money for food. All right, so now the final variant. Now with the skill tree here, we'll be able to go to leveling path here, down to the bottom. Belligerence. Finish belligerence out. Get 2, 3, 6, 9, 12. I can't count. 6 more. 2, 3 here, and 1, 3 into advance. That should be good. Save the build. Boom, done. Now we got to do Paragon boards, get the mercenaries in. But I'm going to run to the bathroom first before we do that, and I'm going to run, not walk. And then I should put on some lo-fi Diablo music. Editorial. What's everybody up to tonight? Anybody doing anything fun? I know. I'm waiting for it too. Well, if I want to run might. Could run Crusher. I'm running Crusher. Guess I could run Challenge. Guess we could probably do that. April 24th, they're going to do the next one, Jimmy. What are you doing Undercity runs for? What are you looking for? Just some materials? Obdicite, smart. I wonder what they're going to do with that next season. You think it's? I think the 4,000 is a bug. I don't think they're going to keep it at 4,000. It does look like an egg, doesn't it? Oh wait, wrong one. Like this right here. He's holding two eggs. Weapon master. That's what we're doing tonight. We'll be cooking. We are doing this ahead of time. Definitely made. Renord? Hello, hello? What class is everyone going to start with in season 8? What are we starting with? What are our options here? Necro, like always. Nice. Okay. Isn't it funny how we all have our classes that we decide that we're always going to play and start on? Then we branch out. Barb Nation. I did it every season except for Spiritborn. I played Barbarian. I ended the season only on Barbarian. I eventually just stopped playing the Spiritborn, which I really liked the Spiritborn. It was a really fun class to play. Just Barbarian at heart. Can't get away from it. Straight across. Crusher, crusher, crusher. Cooking and eating at the same time. That's what we're doing right now. Yeah, see that kind of stuff doesn't bother me. I don't really care what everybody else is playing. If it's a fun build, doesn't matter if anybody else is playing it. I'm gonna play it. I gotta like it though. Have you completed the quest yet, Ripping? Well, look, they're blank. I would try just maybe just relog. Normally turning off and turning it back on helps. Look, they're all blank, which is probably part of the update process. I do wish that Mobalytics did have the stat system that Max Roll has. Because it would be nice to be able to put a build together and know that I've met requirements for like damage while berserking or met requirements for damage versus close. Things like that. That would be cool. At 2 minutes per pit at 110. That's good. Yeah, that's good, George. I'd be happy with that. I forgot to give the dogs some of the cereal. They're all sitting here waiting. I'm gonna go grab a couple pieces of cereal and give it to them. Hey, Larry. Andy's to proc. Um, what was so the 50% lucky hit chance was that what where was that on? Right, but I mean, where did you see the 50% lucky hit? Was it on pieces of gear? Was it on your stat sheet? Where did you see that 50% lucky hit? Real in the game. So lucky hit chance. Has anybody explained like the way that the lucky hit chance works to you? It's not super intuitive.
This is fine, as far as towns go.
Watch the YouTube. Okay. So what ability are you trying to use to proc your Endarials with?
More there than I thought.
Force field. Okay. Well, which one? Because that makes which ones did you try? Because it does make a difference. Which try?
Some solid bits here.
I mean, it's pretty much that easy. Just pull anything. You just have to not be talking about it. That's the secret. Okay, fireball. All right, so let's save the build real quick. So fireball. We'll take a look at fireball. So you had a 50% lucky hit chance, right? Create a build. We'll go to Torque. Look at fireball. Okay, so fireball itself has a 38% lucky hit chance. What that means that if you have eight, that means that you have a 57% chance to proc your Endarials if you have 50% lucky hit chance. So if you went up to 100% chance, then that would be 32. So you get 76. So you basically are going to need like probably 2 point or 150% lucky hit chance to get it to be 100%. Almost 150% lucky hit chance is what you would need. Or 250%? I think 250 lucky hit chance. Double. No, yeah, 150. So that's what you would need in order to get your lucky chance to proc all the time to get Endarials to proc. Now it also, let's look at Endarials. So lucky hit chance. So then the way this works. So that is just to get a lucky hit chance to proc. So now, let's say that you have 100% lucky hit chance now. You have added a ton of lucky hit chance to your gear. You now have 100% lucky hit chance. So every single time that you attack, it's a lucky hit. That means that you only have up to a 20% chance to trigger that poison. So right now, currently, with the way that it sits right now, you have a 58% chance to proc a lucky hit. Then you have a 20% chance on that 58% chance to proc Endarials. So you need a build with very high lucky hit chance that attacks incredibly fast. So what does Arc have? We looked at Arc. Arc is a basic skill, right? Arc Lash has a very low lucky hit chance, but you can proc it very quickly. So you can attack very quickly. And if something lightnings out, right, and something goes and you're proccing a lot of lucky hit chance that way, you'll be able to do that. So then let me. So it's even with high lucky hit chance, it's still luck. And Ariel's used to be really, really good. There are some builds out there that were running it, but it definitely got nerfed a little bit. Teleport has stupid lucky. Teleport, but you can spam teleport when you get it up to the right. You need some really good gear, but you can spam teleport. So teleport has a 75% lucky hit chance, which means that you need what 25% lucky hit chance to make it 100% chance to proc. But then you also only have a 20% chance to proc Endarials. That means every teleport that you have now a 20% chance. Yes. Yeah. Exactly, JF. In your first Andes. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, there are builds that do make it work. So it's not like it's completely useless, but it definitely isn't what it used to be. It got nerfed quite a bit. But yeah, lucky hit chance, it's very confusing. It's not very straightforward. And then it also says on Andariels, if you look at it here, up to a 20% chance. Yeah, so if you make a build that attacks really, really fast, that has really high lucky hit chance, then you can make it work. There are a lot of rogue builds out there that ran Andariels, but you need something very quick. But yeah, teleport, that is a very good one. Ultric. A teleport Andariels Sork. That would be pretty fun. Paragon board, is that done? Gotcha. What video was it that you watched? Okay, so this is done here. This is points. I'm gonna ask them about that. I don't really want to put 260 points. I like putting 200 points in my first build. Their video. Interesting. Okay. I like only having a very 200 points in my first leveling or my first end game build, and then do an option for more. So I do like 200, and then I do 300. Basically, that's kind of like the because I don't want people to just hop onto the build and then throw all of their points into every single option in the very beginning and then not have enough points to complete the build or the board. So I'm gonna have to ask them if I can do that. It's weird but fun having guidelines to run or to make build guides. Okay. Right here, this can be Variana, but I like making builds on the safer side so that people don't die. No quakes. The only weakness, no quakes. So strong. Now I'm putting this on here. Sinrat's Flame. It's going to be an upheaval build, but as soon as you get Sinrat's Flame, it becomes a London Strike build no matter what you do. And then when you get Earthquakes, so I'm gonna put together builds that don't require or don't have Earthquakes on them for leveling, because there are a lot of people out there that don't want to run Earthquakes. I did I've been polling a lot to kind of see where everybody's at, and I had wasn't a ton of votes, 143 votes, but only 60% of the people wanted to play Earthquakes. 20% of the people said avoid them. So for those people, I want to make a build that if anybody that wants to avoid Earthquakes, I'll have a couple build guides out for them, and then we'll have our Earthquakes. Never know the names of anything. Description. Things to do. For which one, DJ? We get our live update on the 24th, Larry. Find the useless. Materials Bite's useless right now. There's absolutely zero reason for it. Shroud of False Death is way too strong. Like it's way too strong. Sinrat's Flame, I don't know what. Oh, that's the mobility one. It is shiny though. Yes, it is. I did a quartz. This one is funny. This looks like I have green hair. No. I did make on the PTR. I did make a Teriel's Might build. I play level. Brought up in your podcast. Super amazing work. Still listening, but thank you. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Yeah, if you guys haven't listened to the podcast, head over and listen because I would love some feedback on the editing too. Like if like DJ doesn't like cameras moving, so if that's something that, and I did macros different than I did the other two. That was the last one that I edited, and I want to try something different. So let me know. So this double swing build here. This is surprising. This double swing build is surprising me. No quakes or not quakes. No. This is surprising. Where's the sound? This was no boss powers, and we're in Torment 4, which was supposed to be stronger. Smash that like button. Drop, kick the bell. Boom. Done. Get it done. I'm sorry, Hugo. I know. Wait, where is this? So I did a Tyrael's Might build. I've posted way too many. Twisters, Blades, Puppy of Hatred arrives. I become Lilith. Where's Tyrael's Might? Tyrael's Might. UI changes, Puppy, blah, 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 blah. War versus Barb. Double your life. Place the masterwork. Break Tyrael's boss powers. Where are you? Double swing. I know I posted a video about it. Was it not a short? Where I posted a video. But I posted Editorials might build, and it felt exactly like season. Wait, was it a Twitch clip? It felt exactly like season 4 with your whirlwind barb, the whirlwind bleed barbs. It felt exactly like it. Was it in? Okay, so wait, here, hold on. It was really fun. Gotta see. I think I posted it in the Blizzard feedback section. Was it in the barb section? It was a Twitch clip. Okay. Twitch clip. Twitch. Twitch. Okay. All the whirlwind. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Got it. Oops, sorry. Okay, here we go. This is it right here. This is the whirlwind bleed barb. It feels almost exactly like season 4. This is using Tyrael's Might. So for anybody that wanted to try out Tyrael's Might, this is what it looks like here. This was a bleed build. This was only a pit 60, right? This was still low. So it's not like it's going to be a super far clearing endgame build, but the satisfaction of running Tyrael's Might. Hey, Proc. This is only with the boss powers, though, and the boss powers were a little strong in the PTR, and I don't know what they're going to look like when we get our nerfs and our buffs. But yeah, so this was it right here. Everything the light touches is dead. So it procs bleed every single time that Tyrael's Might would hit a monster, and then they would all bleed to death. So I wouldn't even need to attack. You were basically a ranged barbarian. Super fun. Yeah, you have to remember, like, so right there, I forgot to heal myself. So I had to remember to heal myself back to full, because it only works when you're at max life. But this is what Season 4 was like on the Barbarians, and let me tell you, it was super fun. We had our pit runs with... Yeah, this was a PTR build. We had I did a pit run, a tier 100 pit run in Season 4 in 52 seconds with the Leap Barbarian. It was very fast. It weapon. Hugo's having trouble. Making me nervous. He's been getting super, super anxious. Airstreams. Do you have guides up for the new build for season? No, not yet. They haven't given us the final patch notes yet. I don't think much is going to change in terms of like how the builds are going to work, but we'll have to see. April 24th, they're going to have their live stream. I'm debating calling out for it. I'm not sure. But I'll be working that day. I bought myself some more food. What? How's it going, unknown? All right. Yeah, that is for me. I get to make some content, to hang out with people during the live stream, watch it live and not have to catch up on it later. I love ketchup also, by the way. One of my favorite things. Also, this is my favorite hot sauce here. Delicious. The kind hot sauce. Mm. The kind that makes your food delicious. Yep. A local hot sauce, and it is delicious. It's like very vinegary, not super hot, but flavors are top notch. Can't go wrong. It is wine, yeah. This is just a leveling build that I'm putting together right now. And what Mobalytics isn't fully updated yet. The Season 8 guide doesn't have the runes yet. They have to still add it in. I'm just getting everything set up for when it officially goes live. And then I have... So, once it goes live, I'll publish everything. But I'm just doing leveling guides first, and then we'll have the end game guides once we get the patch notes. Hot honey is delicious. I actually bought a marinara that's a hot honey marinara. It was really good. My God. If you guys haven't yet, you guys should hop into Discord with us. Um, stop doing stop doing that. I gotta turn that off. Naomi started putting together all of the groups for Discord here. So far we have 3 full groups of people that are going to be going out and leveling together. Now we have all of these people here are all signed up to play on launch day. So we have 55-ish people right now, and the number just keeps on growing as more people start getting back closer to the season. You just come over and you react, go to the announcements channel right here, and then you just react to if you're going to be on at launch time. Like as soon as the servers go up, then you react here. If you're not going to be on at launch, but you're going to be playing, you can just react to this one here, and then you can find a group after that. It's really easy when people are going to be on at launch, because then there's a set time. You can say, okay, be here now. We'll all be on then. Yeah, so everybody that signs up gets randomly assigned into a group, and then you all get to go out and play together. It is, I'm telling you, there are people that have never played in groups before. They took a chance and they did this event with us, absolutely loved it. Like, game changing for them because it's so much fun to get with a group of people, go out and explore the new content, the new powers, and do all that stuff with a group. It's really, really fun. The Spiritborn is really good right now. The reason that well, the Spiritborn is cleared pit 150. It's an outlier build. Something is wrong. They're hiding the build. I don't know what it is, but Spiritborn didn't have any like glaring outlier builds like the Druid or um the Sork, the Necro, or the Barbarian did. So in terms of balance, the Rogue and the um, Spiritborn are actually in a good place. But they just didn't have any builds that were like, bam, in your face, broken, which is what it is. And whenever classes don't have those broken builds, people always assume that they're weak. Yeah, they're a ton of fun to play. So every single time that I've been playing Barbarian for a while. I want to do a little bit of content for some of the other classes. Hop on the class, and then I remember just how much fun it is to play all of the other classes. They're all really fun in their own ways. So I highly suggest just branch out, go try the other classes because they are a lot of fun. Just sometimes it feels like, okay, I know this class, I don't want to try out another one. But the game is really fun from different perspectives of the classes. Thanks for the subscribe. John Reese. Barb forever. I know me. Level 20 in 1 hour with a frozen orb work. Think in the faster and fun. Yeah, it definitely will. And that you did that without any boss powers, right? Or any powers and stuff. That's what you were testing, Naomi. Man, I love food. So this is how you actually write build guides. for anybody that's never got to do them. Wait, what are the low levels? Low level class. Do I miss out on content because I didn't buy the Spiritborn DLC? There is quite a bit. Cheese. And there's some really good stuff. Even just the runes alone are 100% worth it because the runes make a world of difference. You guys want to go to bed? Whoops. Got some water over also. Runes. Fence. Locked. Five. Fence is 5%. So in order to make things bold, I have to put in these asterisks. But I also only have a certain number of characters to put in, and it takes up spaces for the characters. Fury per second, and Fury on what was it? There was a movie. Kung Fury, I think it was. Did anybody see that on Netflix? Kung Fury? Oh, whoops. What's this with the italics or 5? I'd like to have belt, left hand, right hand glove. Necro in particular is starving from aspect spots. I'm starving for aspect spots too on a barbarian, and I have extra one. Oh. You guys want to hear a crazy story? Not about me, but about somebody that I know. Maybe the dogs just lay down. They're very anxious. All of them. So one of this guy that I know, this is not really tea. It's just a very cool experience. Guy that used to work for me ended up moving off of the island with his girlfriend. This was the very first time that they'd ever been off the island at all. Just decided to up and move. So they up and moved. He like was like on and off trying to stream a little bit here and there. But was really, really good at playing Siege. Rainbow Six Siege. And he's been like on and off streaming for a while now. But I saw on the Instagram feed that a story linked to a YouTube short. So I watched the YouTube short, and it was like him thanking everybody for all the support, and he was going on and about like he can't believe like this is actually something that was happening. And so I messaged him and asked what the video was for. So he coaches on Fiverr for Rainbow Six Siege, and he has like 110 reviews on his Fiverr channel, and all of them are 5 stars. Very, very good, very knowledgeable about the game. So someone hired him, and it was actually a very, very high ranking Rainbow Six player. But they were pretending to be a noob that had no idea what they were doing. They were recording the whole entire thing for YouTube. No. So they go through the whole coaching session, and at the very end of it, all right, have a good night, Naomi. Talking about, oh yeah, that's who I was talking about. Yep. So they go through the whole coaching session. At the very end, the guy challenges it. Like I think that this happens no matter what. Like they play a bunch of one-on-one matches. Well, the guy that was being coached won the match 5-1, and then reveals he was like, "Hey, listen, I just want to let you know I'm not really new. I'm like whatever the top rank champion or something like that. I'm a champion rank. My name is Jinxie. So I don't know if you guys know who that is or not. But let's go to Twitch. This here, hey, Kath. I think it's so. This right here is Jinxie. 7.5 or 7.2 million followers. Kath, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. 8 months in a row. Amazing. He posted the YouTube video because he told him like nothing but great reviews on the coaching. Like he actually taught. You can see some stats and some settings and stuff to use. And so the guy that I'm talking about, his YouTube channel had 0 subscribers. Within 3 days or 4 days, he has 1.3 thousand subscribers, which is amazing. So he started streaming a little bit more. He got an editor to just make him a video off of his coaching, and like he's gonna try and post some stuff. And for his first video he put out, he had like a little over 1,000 views on it, which is way better than my first videos. So it's really cool to see. And he handled it really well. But he coached. But apparently his coaching is like top notch. So which was pretty cool to see. It's those little things like this almost completely unknown person just gets randomly picked. I know. Um, but yeah, it was cool. It was a very cool story. Okay, so my first video that I ever posted 2 years ago, 21 views. 7 views, 11 views, 48 views. That's because I got posted somewhere. 4 views. Ugh. This was it. This was the origin stories. My first Diablo 4 video was 1 year ago, and it got 29 views. That is more than 4. Yep, more than 4. My first attempt at a thumbnail. Look at that. Look at how convoluted that is. Wait, hold on. It's just like writing all over the place and going different directions and a whole bunch of different like font styles and colors, and not good. Started to like narrow it down a little bit here as I started to do a little bit more research. But it always was the Uber Lilith guides that they always did it. Like this one right here, I was getting like no views and then 2.4K views. We'll just love the Lilith. Hugo finally settled down. All right, so that's done. I'm supposed to be like recording my hours. I'm whirling is what I'm doing right now. Barbation. Oh, I know. I know. That was pretty cool though. I was pretty happy with myself when I finally figured out how to do that. I think I spent like 4 hours on that 18-second clip. Would have been a lot smarter for me. So if I just did that, I do that. Big brain. Big brain. Now, but change, right? Not gonna, we're gonna. These are all the ones you can find inside of. So I put those, so like might here, applies empowerment, umbral, ghost walker, flacking, relentless berserker. I don't have on. Off. Pathos are not gonna be whirlwind. Masters we have, expectant we have. Red Bull Kathos on it. Whoops. Whirlwind twice. Off. Echoes. Flacking again. Ew, I must have copied it, pasted it. This has 2.5k follows or saves, whatever it is, hearts. Nobody has told me that I double up my app. Job chat. Wow. Of course. Drop. Glug? Morning. Good morning. Okay. Effective sun round. Already running ground? Is that the only aspect? I think I'm gonna put together a charge build for season 8. I had a lot of fun playing charge, anger management. Okay. Defense is dropped. Element. That's probably all we're gonna need for build. Squirrel. Yeah, man, I've been squirreling hard, Merlando. Let me tell you. I've been live for 2 hours and I haven't even completed a single guide. Blood boiling. That's actually a good one. That too. For leveling, if you find blood boiling, it's and you have a build that overpowers, it's really the little orbs that hit the ground do a lot of damage. What? I don't get distracted easily at all. I'm like laser focused on being distracted all the time. I'm like the Hulk. The Hulk can control his Hulkness because he's always angry. I control my squirreling by always squirreling. Laser focused 2025. Should I put dropped gear? Hellhammer? I have enough characters. Guess I'll add in a couple of gear also. Great for this build. A okay. If you make swirling the goal, then you're always winning. I am always winning no matter what. Laser focus soon. Too much. Right, I got it. Yeah, too much. Yep. That or oh wait, laser focus soon. Team Orlando. Got it. Yep. Okay. On board with that. Behemoth Crawler. Okay. Well, there. Good enough. Yeah, exactly. Laser focus on my trademark, which is being laser focused on distraction. Am I the ones getting distracted, or am I distracting all of you? That's really the question here. I think we know the answer. Okay. So we should do some um gear too. It doesn't I mean the Obel's vendor is gonna be better. So leveling is actually really good. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. So you have a whole dozen. Easy. Math. That's what I do here. Laser focus on not focusing. Go to bed, Waffle. Go to bed. Okay. You, Nick. Elhamma. Can we write it like I would here? Elhamma. Not distracted, you're distracted. Proud of false death. Boots. If a laser isn't focused, wait. Real genius. Not sure what that is. I didn't see it. Bagel eating something? The answer to that question was yes. Bagel was absolutely eating something. There was an apple on the table, and he ate it. Boy, piles of apple in for these articles. Yeah, I have a little bit of time. Most of the time when I'm offline and I do this stuff, and it works. Oh, gotcha. Okay, you got it. Oh yes, 100% Jordan. Um, Quakes, even on the PTR, Quakes were still the strongest barbarian build. Without boss powers, with boss powers, it didn't really matter too. They were still the strongest. So we'll be doing Quakes again. Um, I would love, I really would love to see um a like straight Hoda build soon. Or even just a pure whirlwind build would be super fun. Yeah, it was crazy strong still, even with all the nerfs. They removed it from Volkathos. They took 400% off of the damage from Tech Rune, and it still was very strong. Oh my gosh. Season 3, the game is literally nothing like Season 3 at all right now. Without Season 8, you you wouldn't even recognize it if you hopped on and started playing real. It is night and day. The max level changed, the way gear works changed, the way that upgrading gear has completely changed. It is a world of difference. And it's in a really, really good spot. So it's not like it changed for the worse. Season 3 was actually really fun. The mount works. The mount does work. I know. That was a big thing that people, I don't know if anybody remembers that, but it did. I do have a bunch of videos though, real, on Season 8. And I have a bunch of like how-tos and like helpful guides and stuff. And if you're brand new and coming back, you just go to ecliptus.com. I have all of my game how-tos here. These come with spreadsheet breakdowns. So the spreadsheets are here. So like I have too many of them, honestly, right now. Like this is a leveling sheet right here. Boss powers for season 8, end game how to. We have PTR testing. We have season 7 guide set up, rune explanations, ton of it. Okay, yeah, I have a lot of it. So I have the season 8 updates. I have the PTR testing. I already have PTR. That's it right there. I have the game updates. Has some more stuff in there. There's quite a bit for you. Yep. Aren't barbs always eating well? Yes. There's been a couple seasons where their outlier builds weren't quite as strong as everybody else. But burn or a dot barb are gonna eat. Maybe we got to see what happens with the season updates and the powers. I don't know what's gonna happen. They could leave them alone. They could completely them. I'm not. Blizzard's trolling. I love the masterworking and the tempering systems. I know people don't really like them, but I love them. I think they're a lot of fun. I think they're really good. Yes, there is a lot of quality updates. I miss the pet. I loved the seneschal. Okay. This will apply vulnerable damage here if we get an Azarath. Like that are necessary. Azarath would just flying vulnerable. Launching. So just want to play your rogue already. Hop on a rogue. They're in a pretty good spot right now. They're all very strong. All of the classes are actually very well balanced right now. The only thing that makes them feel out of balance is just the outlier builds. But there are so many different builds out there that are strong. I play builds that clear pit 100 and that's about it. But they're fun to play, so I don't really mind playing them. So if you have a build that you just enjoy playing, absolutely just hop on and play it. It's not like we get any rewards for going up and hitting um like anything higher than leveling up your glyphs to max. Great guides. Leveling roadmaps are for which leveling roadmaps? Sork as of the PTR was the best one because they could scale burning and that was uncapped. Now the bummer is a lot of the time when anything comes into a PTR uncapped and it scales that high, it comes out of a PTR capped. It happened to barbarians. I don't know if you guys remember, but in the season 7 PTR in season 6, the execution aspect was uncapped completely. Which actually it was uncapped. Oh no, it was uncapped this season, but they nerfed it by a lot. So that might be it. They might just nerf the way that it works. Yeah, next Thursday. But it was 25% of your strength and was nerfed down to 15% of your strength. So they almost chopped it right in half, the amount that you could get. Because that was uncapped. And then did they say in the patch notes that they were capping? I'm not sure. No. none of the, I think that most of the powers are going to change, and I think that I don't know. We'll see about the sword, but I think that coming out of the PTR, we're going to see a lot of changes to the boss powers, and then probably a little bit more class balancing or something along those lines. I think, but I'm not 100% sure. But it really felt like this PTR felt different. And I think it was just because of the way the boss powers worked. So many more people were trying out builds without the powers on than in any of the other PTRs. So I think that's probably something that the devs are going to look at. I would assume. That was pretty. Even if it wasn't efficient, it was really cool looking, and that should be a build. Okay. So can somebody tell me what TLDR stands for? I know the concept of it, right? It's like shortening down what the long-winded explanation of it is, but what does the actual acronym stand? Too long didn't. Thank you. Okay, so I have to make this short. Carb mash. See, this is the bummer part with. I don't know. I wish they would do this with Diablo 4. Mobalytics with Path of Exile allows me to go in here, and as I'm in here writing, I can add I can add items, I can add spells, and I can put it in the game, and it shows it what it is. So like, I wish that was in the Diablo 4. I'm gonna ask them about that and see if that's an option that they can bring, because that's so nice. Changing my name to Mary Pithy Poppins. Do it. Wait. What does pithy mean? Small? Short? Sweet? I was just like, I was on board. Just go do it. Start with lunching. I'm hungry. Apparently I'm very hungry. Start with lunching strike. Strike. Carry? Like thorns, I've tried many times. Barb, necro, and I just never been very. There was a season where season 4, Thorns was very, very strong. Thorns was actually competing for one of the strongest barbarian builds that season, but you could stack. That was the life stacking. I think you could get up to like 150,000 life, and Thorns was scaling off of life. So you could get really, really strong Thorns build that season. Lunching Strike, Season 8 latest meta. You heard it here. New meta for Barbarians in Season 8 is going to be the Lunching Strike build. Grab yourself a bento, grab yourself a sandwich. We're about to go slay some demons in Season 8. Like it. Okay. Lunching strike hoagies. I I All right. Have a good night. I will try to sleep in night tomorrow morning. I'll try and sleep in tonight or tomorrow morning. Either one, Mary. I will try that. Either one. Oh, I'm yawning. So that's a good thing. Lunch. And no one redeemed or nothing. Redeemed what? No rest. Wait, are you calling me wicked? Oof. War cry. Hope to stay awake. Redeem barb workouts. Drone stomp. Vulnerable. Game a barb power nap. I I don't think that I would ever nap on stream or sleep on stream. Seems so weird. Like why do people do that? Why? You know what I have to say about people sleeping on stream? Don't. Go to bed. That's it's because you're a drooler. I don't know. How would I know if I drool? I'm sleeping. Ground stomp. 5. That's an 8. 5. 3. 'Thank you, Charmed. I be drooling sometimes. Like I don't think I sleep well enough to drool. I wish I did. Up sleeping stream. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep, I can see that. But I opened up Twitch. I don't know I don't remember what the guy's name is. Not remember. Super big streamer, like hundreds of thousands of people watching. and I opened up Twitch, and it was just like there. I wasn't like actually in the stream watching, but it was just sleeping. Hey, Ashen, how's it going? I hope that this launch is good for the last epoch. So far, all of this stuff that I've been reading from a lot of the bigger content creators, just like little bits and pieces. I haven't like watched anything or followed up too much on it, but they seem to be liking it. Good, because it's a smaller game. But we need games. Loot epoch we not do for what's loot epoch? Loot epoch, what is that? Oh, not a word? A word. Didn't know. You know what last epoch is? Okay. Cool. So lunching strike. I don't know why I thought about this, but I had a sushi burrito when I was in North Carolina, which I've never had before. I've never had a sushi burrito before, but I saw it on a menu and I was like, I need to get that. It was delicious. I go look at the graphics from before and see the changes. I heard that the graphics were updated for it. But after the They loop. You know it's gonna be a bummer if tomorrow they update all of them. They finished updating the site and all of this is gone. Always got me. This always confused me. Gameplay loop versus how it works. Guessing I just include like how aspects work with it. So I'll have to do that. For the first variant, okay, we'll have to talk about this every well, every 2 to 10 by healing damage. That'll be fine. Blocking is killing an enemy with a core skill, right? Chance to core skill deals direct damage with one bleed. Put on. Okay, I change that. That means that we can probably get rid of wrap. We'll do, but I can't do berserk ripping because I don't think it drops from. It does. Okay, berserk ripping. Berserk. Yep. Yep, makes sense. Don't. I breathe through my nose. Assuming that probably wasn't, but I breathe. So we'll do a defensive first. It also could change. Vocalize empowerment. Primary active. That's wrath is generating fury. Generated wall. Plunging strike. Okay. Perfect. Good here. This is only once every 15-20 seconds, but plunging strike. Okay. So let's leave it at that here, and then we'll cover the rest of it down here. The shot call. You're gonna let. Right, so and we're gonna talk about might, disobedience, coming wrath. Calling clips at the three amigos. Basic skill, right? Yeah. Okay. Action. Night. We clog up chat. No one can distract Chef Clip. Uh, you guys are absolutely not distracting at all. And if they're annoying, they won't stick around long enough to even try it. Wow. You guys are lifesavers. I don't know what I would do without you. Effective. Helping him get his dream job of full-time content creator. Yes. Yep. So, I mean, basically all you guys got to do is just donate like 10 grand each and I'm set. Just quit tomorrow. Pretty easy. Ultimate plot twist. Damage. Okay, next. For how long? For how long? 4 seconds? 4 seconds? 4 seconds. What's in his 2 week notice? Easy. Yeah, easy. Describe this. It's an old guy. uh, nah, just be here chatting. That's perfectly fine. I don't need the subscribe. Company is worth more than that. Bagel. I have no idea what you're doing either. I know, I'm sorry. I don't know if this is. I'm gonna have to like read. Tired of sure that it makes sense. I think some of my wording is a little weird, but. And then we're gonna talk about numbing wrath. The aspect of numbing wrath. Aspect of numbing wrath. Fortify. It over. Loved the 2 MOS videos you uploaded yesterday. Can't wait. Ah, thank you for watching them, Daniel. I actually posted 3. Not sure if you got to see the last one. Which ones did you get to watch? Oh, the Necro dude and the Rogue. Oh yeah. The last one is going to be Crimson Cast, the world record holder. Necro dude. I wish I could figure out a way to get my. Yeah, I can probably post my videos because I was actually going to try and get this set up, so I can probably do that. Oh, and I need to figure out how to embed links and add my last one here because I now have Sunday Scaries. Yeah, thanks, Daniel. I'm gonna do one a week. So next Friday I'll release the next episode, which I already have recorded. But I haven't actually nobody has given me any feedback on the editing yet. So if you guys wouldn't mind, which one actually I should put up. I'm gonna poll it. I'm gonna poll it. We've been doing polls on polls on polls. Let's do some more. Okay. I don't know if I have the thumbnail saved. Macro video was better because I like seeing face reacting to him speak. Okay, that's what I was wondering. Crimson told you how many runs he's done to get. I believe when we were talking, we talked about it a little bit, Ashen. It's a lot. No, no, no. I think you spelled it wrong. All right, wait. Videos. Can I do that? I can just I'm gonna have to do the poll on the other computer. I have the thumbnails over there. Wrong kind of polls. Okay, so the goal for why I did moving cameras, and I think I explained this the other night, but The reason why I did it the way that I did it is just some of the research that I did when I was making videos. Long form content videos, you want things to change or move on your screen or something like that once every like 20 to 30 seconds. If not, people start to lose interest. If they're just listening, then it doesn't really matter. But if they're watching a video and they're watching for it, there needs to be something to keep attention. People have terrible attention spans. I have the best attention span, so I don't really know where everybody gets it from. But anyway, got a little distracted there. We with people like that 20 to 30-second time, I wanted to try and keep it, but I didn't. What I did with macro is after 20, 30 seconds, if I had zoomed out one of the cameras, instead of putting it back down for no reason whatsoever, I found points in the text, or well, I was reading text, but in the answers that they were giving where it was like highlighting something, and then I would disappear for a little while, and then I would move it back over when it kind of hit that mark again. In contrast to the other ones where when the speaker was talking, it would disappear the other camera completely. So wait, what? Option uno. Brushing up on my Spanish a little bit. One was well, what? Nope. Patch notes aren't out yet. Hello. We're doing good. No patch notes yet. Oh, wait. Arrow, why are you over on YouTube? Or are you a different Arrow? Oh my, where is the chef's hat? I was just watching your podcast and saw your live thumbnail. Isn't it amazing? This is for anybody that is not watching. This is the thumbnail that I have right here for for my live stream. Oh, see if we can zoom in on it a little bit. A little grainy, but uh clickbait chef hat. Uh, so good. I was very proud of myself. Can't tell. The death blow building is wondering after complete Paragon board. I'm pretty sure I have a full Paragon board in there. Normally, with all of the builds that I do, I put 2. Yeah, so if you look right here, this is what I was talking about earlier. Like this is what we need a change with Mobalytics for, and I think they're working on it because I've asked a couple times. Full Paragon board variant right here, and it has the full board. All 300 points spent, 328. So this one only has 210. This one has 328 spent. Just finished Dioxide podcast. What do you think? Let's grab, I gotta grab this here. Copy that. Copy this. Wait, hold on, wait, no, let's copy this one. This. Boom. Why does that look exactly the same? It is exactly the same. Race. Be that. Okay, we did it. Then copy that one. Also, the number that shows up on tracker. Yeah, I think this still counts though as like a run because you still have to start all over again. I'm gonna call it Zip Cast Dioxide. Flip cast with uh flip boy. Side. And go IO. Okay. Let's see. Post. See how this post looks. The images are gonna look terrible on this post. Okay. So that's right. Macro. Okay. This one is comes in. All right, cool. All right, post is up. You guys can go vote and let me know what you guys think right here. Want to get a good accurate because I have to start editing this next one. Gosh. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Get the right squad in here. Get a link to the post. Share. Copy link. There we go. I was hoping for more future class questions in the podcast, but overall. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, this one was just like kind of like an intro. I think that what I'll do, um I'm gonna write up something to like I want to find somebody to do some damage numbers on. Oh, that makes sense, Arrow. Yeah, I didn't even think about including that in the questions. That would have been good. But I'm not done yet. I'm gonna bring people back in. I think I'll probably revisit some people. I gotta. I think my next topic is gonna be damage numbers, like how to build damage numbers. People wanted to see that, so I think that'll be next. I want to do a podcast right after we get the patch notes and post that. But I don't know who I want to interview. Who should I interview after patch notes? Because people were 260 votes, and 86% of those votes said that they want to listen to people talk about like content creators' thoughts about campfire chats, updates, 1 week into the new season. So I want to do that. Hey, party girl. Wow, you woke up really early. Wait, what? That whole beginning was just us talking about like his past and him being a professional gamer, and like that was a whole beginning of the podcast. But yes, I can see that. I was trying to keep them to about 30 minutes. Dioxides actually ran a little bit longer because we just started chatting. Um, why'd you get up so early, party girl? Oh, yeah, it was a lot of fun. And I mean, like for me personally, I just about every single day I've been watching StarCraft 2. And to find out that he was a professional StarCraft 2 player was amazing. Which was just pretty cool to hear. Death blows at 29. Very good. Nice. Did you see the other Paragon ripping? 100. No, you're trust me. I've been asking for that to be more noticeable because so many people ask me, is there a full Paragon board? So many people. But I don't want to put a full Paragon board up on the first iteration of it because if somebody's brand new and they just hop on and they're still learning the game, I don't want it to look like when they build their Paragon boards, I don't want them to start with this here and they fill out this entire board and then this entire board and then they have to move on to here and now they're at like 200 Paragon points but they still haven't unlocked the last two nodes. So I don't want that to happen. So that's why I kind of do it the way that I've been doing it. Did listen. I did like his excitement and intelligent in his voiceover that came out, but the intro, like the Star game, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I think that it was just like his intro to hey skids. I think Arrow. I think the intro to Diablo 4 was him pulling back from professional gaming to hop into something that was a lot more relaxing and more enjoyable to play. So I think it took a different tone where like really exciting. I was a professional gamer, like I was in the big leagues, and that just really didn't work out for me. So I stepped back a little bit and how I got into that. So I can see that. April 29th is the new season start. But yeah, that's good. And I need that feedback, Arrow, because I will steer the conversation in directions like that. So a lot of like I had set questions that I was going to ask everybody, but a lot of the time just based on listening to what they would say, I would ask follow-up questions or kind of like drive the narrative a little bit more based on what people were saying. So that's good to hear. So I gotta think about things like that. Fortify. 15%? 15% is pretty sure it's 15% DR. Fortify's 15% DR. Get that right? I'm gonna just start putting that up on the screen for everybody. Just put it right over my face, right on my forehead.
Let's stay only as long as we need to.
Yeah, StarCraft 2. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep, I get that. Um, yeah, listen. Okay, and so like thinking back about that, listen to. There were a couple. There were a couple moments in both of the other ones where we talked a little bit about something like that. But I think for Diablo 4. Um, okay, yeah, I can see that. That makes sense. So fortify 15%. Okay, I was right. I was right. Okay, wait. Before I write anymore, um, on the bottom here, should I just make all of these bold and stop putting things in italics? Because you don't really notice the difference. So I've been doing like the lesser things, like the abilities and the aspects. I've been doing bold, but like fortify, I capitalize it and I put it in italics, but you don't really notice it. Fury, fortify. Plunging strike with rallying cry. Doing going here. Rallying cry grants. Rallying cry is active. You gain 2% of your maximum life fortify each time you take or deal damage. Okay. Plunging. Host to fill. Yeah, it was. It was. Um, Even just starting the interviews, because like I had to do an intro and I was in front of people that I didn't know at all. So I had to like just come out with the intro, and only once or twice, I think it was only twice, that I had to redo a take. I was nervous about that. Yeah. Yeah. So I did try, and some of the feedback that one person said was maybe talk a little bit more. And a lot of the time I just kind of try to let, because the point of an interview is to get this person's perspective, and I didn't want to constantly be jumping in and just throwing my opinions out there instead of just letting whoever I'm interviewing talk. So I'll probably have to find a good balance for that. Yeah, it wasn't even more so that. I just like I wanted to give the person like the space to get the conversation out and just listen to them. I didn't want to talk, and I think this was just like in my head. I didn't want to talk too much because like I'm here to interview this person here, and I didn't want it to be like I just completely hijack the conversation and I get all my opinions out. And so I don't know. I'll find it. You'll find a good way to transition into that conversation podcast, I guess. But I need like stuff to constantly talk about. Yeah, yeah. So I mean, I'll figure that out. And I've been watching. I watched a little bit of podcasts on YouTube just to see kind of what it looked like, but I didn't get to do much of that. But I was looking where I took a lot of inspiration was because I've been watching a lot of this was from Hot Ones, which is the interview podcast where the guy interviews celebrities and makes them eat super hot wings, and like that's the whole show. That's it. Yeah, and this is the very first time I've done anything like this, so that's why I'm asking for all the feedback. Yeah, I did an interview with Macro. I have a Sork already pre-recorded and a Spiritborn pre-recorded for launch. I did the Barbarian, and for some reason the website only recorded 7 minutes out of the like 35-minute video that I recorded. I was still on there. So after 7 minutes, it looks like I'm having a conversation with myself. The camera disappears. I'm still reacting to the person talking, but their camera just and their audio is gone. It was pretty funny. Absolute nervous. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Um, Make him eat a ghost pepper while asking him questions on a serious damage breakdown. Yeah, I will donate half of your savings. I would not want to take half your savings. Two characters in this. in season get XP boost. Only when they run Mother's Blessing, but I think that's for anybody. There's no extra boost for playing seasonal characters. Yeah, and so I don't mean this as like um a brag. Like this is like a weird um make him I'll donate. So that means I have one full savings if I get macro on making me to Ghost Pepper while asking him serious questions on damage. Okay. All right. Well, oops. Hold on. Okay. Challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. uh, it's very funny. So what was cool about this whole thing um is yeah, this is it right here. And how can I do it without spoiling who it was on, who it was? I think so. Well, I want you guys to see this. Okay, hold on, wait. We're gonna do this. This I want to get this set up so you guys can see because this was pretty funny. If you can get macro to break down the difference between grandfather and a fully blood wave mace on a whiteboard, you definitely deserve a lot of money. uh okay. I'm gonna set this up for you guys so you guys can see. I don't think there's I'm gonna put my headset on. Okay. Like it's going to. All right. We're safe. All right. Ready for this? This is part of the recording here that completely dropped everything. Yep. Yeah, that's good. Right. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Right, exactly. Yeah. Hammer of the Ancient Sork. It's just okay. Very fluid. Okay. Just talking to myself, reacting to myself, the whole entire thing disappeared. So I have to re-record the whole thing. No idea what happened. Right. Ugh. Tragedy. It was a good interview too. A good interview too. Stop that from happening again. It was a ghost guest. I should just post that episode. Troll everybody. Ugh. All
Presented to you by
barb.
Cliptus. Supported unofficially by Blizzard Entertainment. The first ever look at the most overpowered, most awaited for class to be released in an AARPG. Ghost Barbarian. Enjoy. Go Barb Nation.
That's your that's your defenses right there. That'll get your fortify, your might. Okay, so we got. I'm gonna be so bummed if all of this goes away. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so here's your defenses, how they work. Gameplay loop. Want to become a creator? Want to earn rewards for sharing your build with your community? Learn more. Add a new section. Title. What did I name this one? Document. That'll get updated when I hit that for state. Build. All right, here leveling walkthrough. Perfect. Okay. So now we need. I have to ask them. I'm gonna do this one guide like this, and I'll ask if it's much work. What do you guys think? You're looking at a build, and I know that like Max Roll has just a ton of written text. So I don't know if I'm doing a little too much. Boop, 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 boop. Watch the yeah. I mean, like I do like this right here. This was a good amount of text. It explained everything, but I am writing about the leveling guides for season 8. So I'm gonna do a couple different leveling guides for season 8. This is my upheaval build right here. I did a poll, and not everybody wants to play Quakes. A lot of people did want to play Quakes. Quakes is going to be the strongest for the Barbarian no matter what. Honestly, just Lunging Strike with Sinrat's Flame is going to be the strongest for Barbarians, but this one right here, this is the strongest. But I want to put together builds that don't require that. Be a good base game build. This build guide right here. This one right here, which translates right into Stompquake. It's gonna be good in the next season, though. Still. That's okay. If you're looking for an end game build or a oh okay, gotcha. End game or leveling, which one or both? This this is the leveling one here. Man, what the heck happened? Mobalytics had updated the share function, and it was like giving just the name. Bummer. Then this is the Quake Stomp build. Right here. That verse was leveling, this was the end game. Be so nice if it just said like Mobalytics blah blah blah.com/Cliptus Whirlwind Quake Stomp endgame. Like that would be amazing if it could do that. Often. Okay, for aspects, for offensive aspects, this is going to be a lot. Not really. Thank you, party girl. My first build weren't like this, but as I've gotten more into the content creation side of it, I have gotten a lot more detail. Actually was inspired by oh my gosh, my brain is not working right now. I cannot believe I'm drawing a blank on this person's name. It's like completely blocked. Even though I've been in this person's stream a ton of times, I talk to them so much. Mortalize. Holy cow. Hey, buds. I was inspired by Immortalize's guides. I saw a couple of his guides for PoE and he had put a lot of work into them. And I was like, huh, that looks amazing. I should do that. And so I started doing that. Thank you, Bernard. I appreciate it. It's like if you look at the first couple of guides that I have, like if we go backwards a little bit, We'll go down. Season 5 Whirlwind Hoda. This is all I have. This is my gameplay loop here. And then I have a little bit of a build summary. Yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. I'm working on my leveling guide for upheaval. So this is Whirlwind Hoda here in season 5 versus, where's my Whirlwind Hoda? This was my Hoda Quake build here. I put less work into the, go to the Quake. I started falling behind on guides, so I need to like actually back into them. But like versus this, I have like leveling documents, video guides. We have breakdowns, where the aspects are, which ones you need to look for to drop, and so I like that. I really do like the look of it, so I'm gonna keep up with that, and I have to keep the guides a little bit more updated than I did this season versus since I'm gonna be writing for Mobalytics. Oh, whoops. File. Tugboat Rogue. Why is the quality not? Why? Evade. I was just showing off the evade build. Yeah, I know. I was just showing off the evade. Inventor of the Tugboat Rogue build. Tugboat Rogue build. All you do is evade. I played it. It was pretty fun. I had a lot of fun playing it. The glory days, I know. The Infernal Hordes. When the Infernal Hordes were still hard. Yep, I think so. All right, I'm gonna go raid. I agree. Absolute legend. I agree. Very sleepy. So we're gonna go raid. But thank you everybody for putting up with me building build guides all night. Probably gonna be doing. You guys are all amazing. Thank you for being here. All right, yeah, let me know what you think. I would like some feedback.